Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our coverage kicks off with a good one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go!
First play, Watson to the air. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Let's go,
a gain of 37. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fields this way up at the 17.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's take it back. Take it back.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Safe, safe, safe. There we go. Kill. There we go. Going to 53.
Here's Prescott.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go, 46, 47.
On play action, Prescott. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
At 24. At 24.
To throw is Watson. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Watson. Forced out to his left. And that is taken in by Njoku. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Eckler going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Ty Johnson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. A short kick taken at the 18.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go, 47. Hey, let's get this, get this. Here we go, kill.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
The slot man in motion right. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Pollard again. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Hey, watch the slant.
On fourth down, Pollard sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something.
Now here's Pollard. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Pollard again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys are back within a score. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now 21-7.
To kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devin Duvernay. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Browns drive about to get started. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in for a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. He's got the connection downfield to Hamler. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
No time now.
From the red zone now, Watson. And his throw is incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Hey, 31. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, we got to snap it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Johnson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Ty Johnson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead now up to 14.
To kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. A short kick taken at the 18. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Go to 54, go to 54, 180. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Hey, kill. 47.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
Let's go, fellas.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 49 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ty Johnson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken way up at the 25. And he tries to get as much as he can here. Well, About set for this. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to put. Never have enough.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 38, Mike 38. They're not ready for this.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check 54. 54. Look, because I'm about to take you to school. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
No. Off. 24. Kill.
On first down, Watson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Mike 2. Hey, 54. Watch 2. Here we go. Hey, 31. 36. Big edge. Hey, alert. Check 13. Check 13.
From the 50, it's Watson. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. A short kick taken at the 18. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 2nd and inches, Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But, oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Looking to throw. Watson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.